you're always first one usually, bud. Yeah, we're gonna just hang out for a little bit here.
Okay.
We're not super close on the Onyx. Looks like
Hey, Sean.
the Onyx. What's up, Sean? The Onyx is somewhat close because you get what is it, Brett? Explain the Onyx. The Onyx 6 and 7.
So the Onyx 6 was. I'm gonna pull it up because this I always get. Well, we're just if something sells, we'll break today, Dustin.
Yeah, I posted something earlier. I just said we're going. I'm going over to if anything sells out, we would break it. We were mainly just getting together to buy more product and put up a few more things that aren't on the website right now that we had to figure out. We have some racing that we're going to be putting up and UFC that we're going to be putting up. And we're just trying to figure out the best way to put it up.
Yeah, we're just trying to. I mean, Thursdays were never going to be a regular thing for us. It was just one of those things like, oh, we can add Thursdays in, but it's not like we're necessarily going to do every Thursday. We were just looking to get together, put up product online. So yeah, real quick, break 6 and 7 of Matty Corners breaks. So number 6, they're both and 7 were Onyx. So what we decided was, if I remember correctly, what it was is you get 2 to 3 players per spot, and what it will equal out to is at the end of it, there'll be basically everyone will have 3 spots except one person, which will have 2, which it will be randomized. So when I do the random names, there's only going to be 35 spots on there, and the idea is that everyone will have their name in 3 times, though. Whoever's name falls on the 36th spot just gets nothing for that one. So everyone gets at least 2. Everyone technically gets 3 except for one person.
Yeah, everybody gets 3 except for one person.
And then break 7, everyone gets 5 players for 7 spots.
Right, everybody gets 5 players. So basically, every spot you buy. So if you buy 2 spots, you get 10 players. And then in the other break, if you buy 2 spots, you get 6 players normally.
No, we appreciate it, Dustin. Yeah, it's been nice to be a part of this group. Everyone's really tight. Everyone seems to care about each other, so it's definitely nice to have. Our big thing is promoting other people as well. So I know you have your website, Dustin. And then
even if we don't sell out today, just selling some more spots gets us closer for Saturday. Because that's going to hopefully be our big day. We have a lot of things up on the website right now. We want to break some of this stuff because we have a lot of money that should hopefully be released from Inception and some other stuff that we did last week, hopefully by tomorrow or Saturday. And we want to buy a couple, not a case per se, but a couple of really nice products. Boxes.
A lot of the new stuff come out and is like wicked expensive product, and we actually already missed some of it. It was like it went so fast. So we're probably going to end up having to buy a couple boxes instead just because they either sold out or they've been selling so fast. Product's been going like crazy.
Right, but we can still get boxes of it. Like I said, it's our first year and we're still new, so, I have no problem with just buying a few boxes of something that's hot instead of the whole case. If we can get a case when it first comes out for pre-order, at a reasonable price, then yeah. Or some products when it's half a case they sell. No problem with that.
I mean, the first...
possibly Diamond Kings when Diamond Kings comes out, but it got pushed back.
I mean, pretty much the stuff we were looking at, a lot of it's like double the price of the most expensive stuff we've bought so far. I mean, it's been double the price. I think that was the Inception so far. It's been
$700 for stuff. And
it's like
$400.
It's like holy moly.
So, but yeah, I mean anything we sell obviously helps out for Saturday, even if it doesn't break today.
Yeah, got a few things up there. The things that are the closest are the
right, and they're not expensive. How much is the Onyxes?
Both of those were let's see, $10 each.
No, I think one wasn't.
$10. Oh, yeah, my bad. So number 7, which is 5 players, is 10 each, and then the 2 to 3 players for Onyx number break 6 would be $5 each. So they're not too far off. It's like $30 off on that one. Another thing is, $30 off that. The Topps Box War is only $40 off, but
Yeah, that one's good too, guys. The Topps Box Wars. 4 more spots at $10 each. So basically, we're randoming it off. You could win it for $10. the box sealed, sent to your door, and you can do whatever you heart desire with it. And this has been a hot case, remember, so that's a hell of a deal. You know, you could get something. Every single box every single box we've opened has had something hot. We had the one box with the Boba Fett short print, the 69. We had the one box with the short print Gavin Lux $200 card. We had the box with the Daryl Strawberry auto. We had the box with that Sweet Cubs patch, and so a lot of the boxes so far have been hot. So, you know, even something like that would be just a quick break. I mean, it's not even so much of a break. We're just going to randomize it off and send it to you.
So, yep.
I mean, for $10, you get a whole box of cards. It's, you know, an $80+ box of cards.
And like we said, we bought some more product. We have a couple more that should be out later this evening. We'll get up online.
Yeah, we got some Stadium Club. We got a box of Stadium Club to put up, guys. 2019 Stadium Club. I think it's 2 cards, 2 on-card autos, and we have the Optic up in a break, which is 3 autos. The Gallery has 2 autos. The Racing that we're going to put up has 4 autos. It's actually Panini Prism. So the Prism everybody likes in basketball, it's the 2019 Panini Prism Racing.
We're making everything as cheap as possible, because we just want it. Definitely with the racing, the UFC, we don't know how much interest there will be, so we are going to make that as literally cheap as we can literally make it. At this point, it's like not trying to, again, as I always say, we're not trying to make profit off something like that, because I'd like it to be $5 break, but unfortunately it's going to have to be a couple more bucks than that just to get money back on it.
We bought a good racing product. We didn't buy one with like 1 auto. We bought Panini Prism, which has 4 autos.
Yeah, we just figured we'd get a good product out there that, you know, we understand not everyone's going to be into that, so it's more of, hey, if you're into it, please join in. We know not everyone's going to. That's why we wanted to also keep it really cheap, because we don't know how much interest will be in that. So, Haley.
All right, I'll go look. Yeah, so Prism's good then. That's what I figured. I mean, I wanted to get Prism because Prism's.
So, update on the computer real quick.
Yeah, tell Dustin about that.
So I was looking at fixing that computer this week, obviously, as it was said, and what happened was I bought the wrong RAM. It's DDR. You guys may not know anything about this, but it's DDR4 RAM, which is the newest type of RAM, and my motherboard's a little older. It only accepted DDR3, so it went from buying some RAM real quick and then wiping the computer to I bought a brand new motherboard and a brand new CPU to go inside that motherboard since my CPU is too old. So we went from this quick thing to like $500 fix just because I said why not upgrade the whole thing right now. Oh, $110, nice.
Yeah, another one too here.
But yeah, spend some money on that, so that will be replaced hopefully by next week. That's when everything will be in, and hopefully I looked at it. It doesn't look too hard to do, so hopefully I can make that. Oh, nice. Oh, see, Prism Auto. So yeah, we'll see how that racing goes. So yeah, the computer still has its issues, unfortunately, just because at this point I'm not going to wipe it when I'm going to just be wiping the whole thing anyways when I do the install of the motherboard, but hopefully it shouldn't be too bad.
After that, he's basically replacing anything that could have an issue, right?
That's the thing. Hopefully with these upgrades anyways. I mean, if the motherboard couldn't do it correctly anyways, it wouldn't. It was probably good to get it upgraded, but
I'm sure her looks...
Oh, she hasn't raced in Pro?
I'm sure being easy on the eyes doesn't... I mean, I'm sure being easy on the eyes doesn't hurt that price.
Let's be honest. It's NASCAR. Hey Gary, it's a bunch of rednecks, and they are going to go crazy for women. So you don't need to win a thing. You're going to be worth money just to them because you look good.
Great.
Hey Gary, how's it going?
Yeah, we were telling him, Gary, there's only 6 spots left in the Onyx and 4 in the 6.
You got to say which one it is.
Yeah, 6 spots in the number 6 Onyx and 5 spots in the number 7 Onyx. So we're pretty close. Because each one of them is what? You get 3 spots in one of them.
Thank you, Weston.
The other one, so. Yeah.
Thank you, Weston.
Go Daddy, get up there.
He bought a box wares an Onyx.
Nice, thanks. Yeah, so only 3 left in the box wars, guys. 3 spots. spots, and I mean, I know, like I said, I know OMG is breaking. We're usually his appetizer. Usually OMG is breaking after us, so we know he was going a little bit later tonight. So with the box wars, I mean, all we gotta do is randomize the box, and you get yourself a sealed box of tops.
And if you guys want us to open it, we'll definitely open it.
Yeah, we can open it for you guys. If you guys want us to send it sealed, that's great too. We can't go crazy on protection only because we're basically selling it at cost for you guys, for the people.
Yeah, we'll definitely do as much protection as we can. Of course, we're not going to send you valuable things unprotected. It's just we're short on protection as is. Everything's back ordered, so we're just not going to go a little crazy with it as all.
I did find some 108 points on eBay though. I got lucky. I found some 108 points and I bought them. Not a crap load,
but we'll always make sure anything you guys buy is properly protected.
Yeah, Gary said his stuff came in, looked nice today. He packed it very well.
I overpack it because I want it the way I want it. I was like thinking about it when you guys said, Jesus, Brett, you pack those boxes like crazy, and I'm thinking like, it's true. If you've ever gotten a box from us, holy moly, I do overpack. I was like, I really do overpack those things because even when you can get inside them, when I package them up with tape, I had to open one time because I screwed up and had to open it and take some cards, and it was bad. I gotta say.
Yeah, he said he didn't say that. Like, Jesus, you overpacked it.
Someone's what 10 question mark? I don't know that high.
No, he said that's why I'm a 10, Gary. That's
Oh.
the number.
I'm looking underneath.
Yeah, he said it was packed.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I know someone said that it was like really well packed. Like it's hard to get into, which I'm happy with because that means hopefully if one of the male guys is an a-hole and he tries to look in it real quick, he ain't gonna get into it real quick without ruining the box. Not that it matters anyways, because all that happens is the post office goes, well, there's nothing we can do about it. Oh, it's just how it is. Yeah, no. So all I'm saying is I'm glad I overpack it just because I'd rather have it really overpacked than underpacked. I've gotten I got some mason jars. I bought some 1 gallon mason jars. Yeah, thank you, Weston. I bought some mason jars, and they just threw them in the original packaging in a box, and they had to send me replacements because a bunch of them broke. And it's
we thought of that, but we're just trying to. We thought of that, Weston, but we said, well, what about the people that already bought? But it's like we're trying to sell it out before, and the reason we did that is because in reality, if we put it on eBay, they're going to charge us 10%, and then PayPal's going to take 2 or 3%, and so we figured. We'll just give the percentage off on our website, so that we can sell it on our website instead of on eBay. You know what I mean?
Matt and I have talked about discounting teams in the past, because is your thing working, Matt? Because he's Matt's been talking this whole time, and his microphone's been off.
Half an hour.
He hasn't even realized it.
I wonder if anybody heard me this whole time talking.
Yeah, no wonder no one's responding to you, Matt. Yeah, we talked about discounting teams before. We kind of talked about it because.
Wow.
Yeah, it was low. Yeah, you could hear him through my microphone essentially.
Yeah, what I was saying was, Weston, was if we put them on eBay, we're gonna lose 20% anyway. So we figured we would just lower it on our website before we put it on eBay because whatever teams were left. We didn't want to have to do that, but with it being already being a few weeks, you know what I mean?
One of the things Matt has talked about, because he's been in a lot of breaks and he sees what happens, was, one, we're never going to sell teams discounted probably in a live break. So when we're trying to break something and teams aren't sold, as far as we're concerned...
It's breaking it until they're sold.
As far as we're concerned, say we're doing something live and then people are like, oh, we have this break and we got to sell one of these. We're basically going to avoid... ever discounting teams. You want to pay full price, that's great, but as far as in when we're online, we're not going to discount, because one of the issues Matt's seen in some breaks, it's not that you can't do this, it's just we would rather avoid it, which was that there are certain people out there, and I don't blame them. It's good
mainly from Facebook too.
It's a good thing, but there's people that will try to snipe in last minute to try to buy anything that's cheap like that, and Not that that's a bad thing. I mean,
Or no, if people get used to us selling things at a discount, then they'll never buy in.
Yeah, we figured
until the end when you discount it.
I mean, obviously, you guys support us. We appreciate it, but we figured it will encourage certain people, just people to eventually show up that are always waiting to just snipe teams for really cheap. And as much as we want to sell things, we don't want people to purposely not buy things just so that they can snipe it. So we kind of decided we're not going to sell live, and we're in general we're not going to discount that often
because
we're not going
to sell discounted live. We're going to sell live.
Yeah, well, yeah, but we're not going to discount things very often unless we have to get them sold, and that's why we did this because
if it's going to go on eBay anyway, we might as well try to sell it on our website.
Sell as many as we can. At this point, these are going to go on eBay Sunday. This time, now that we got eBay to up how many?
Yeah, eBay upped our thing.
So now we can have like a 90 or 100. I think it's 100 a month on that eBay. So we are going to put them up this Sunday evening. But we were just figured, hey, if we can get 5 more sold on our website, good. People will be happy. And it keeps us from paying that many more fees on eBay. So we'll take a little bit of a hit for that just to do it. But our biggest thing has been, we're just like, okay, this is kind of stale. It's taken a while. Let's just give a discount to hopefully sell a couple more.
It takes longer to sell just because of less exposure. That's all.
Yeah. So, and then there is the idea we've talked about, like, because Matt's been in breaks too lately, where he's a couple. I think it was Facebook ones where, it does stink when you paid full price. We understand.
Yeah, I was in one like that. Yeah, but I mean, that was a thing though where they set a date, and then that's why we don't set a date.
Yeah.
Because if you set a date and then it's not sold, and it still has like 70% of the teams, that's not good. So that's why we just say we break it when it goes.
When the only date we've set was for that eBay, and even then, some of the eBay stuff we were like, we're probably. I mean, if we have enough money, then heck, why not break it anyways? Even if you have to, some teams didn't sell, but and we probably would do that. But with the Onyx right now, there's not a lot of meat on the bone, unfortunately. So that's one of those that when we put it up, we're not 100% how we're going to put it up, but it's one of those things where it may be if things don't sell.
You can hear me now, Gary? You should be able to hear me now. Maybe because he was talking.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe if I talk, what's closest now? Well, right now technically it's Onyx. Right now, excuse me, it's Onyx 6 and 7.
Yeah. So how much is Onyx 6, Brett?
6 was. Let me double check, but I think 6 was 10. Yeah, can you guys hear Matt? Keep talking, Matt.
Yeah, I'll keep talking. So I'm gonna go on the website.
Is your volume turned up on it, Matt? And anything like that?
It's all the way up.
Let me see, guys.
Why did I just think as you were talking?
Talk, Matt.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Hey, oh.
They're both at the same. You have them both set at the same level.
I don't know. I can turn Matt's up a tad more.
Yeah, you can if you want. Is that a little better, guys? Is that too loud, or is that all right? Well, Jesus, you don't have to go all the way up.
Yours doesn't sound as loud.
Well, if it's louder all the way up, then all right. So weird. We'll see what's closest to selling, guys. All right. So looking at the website.
So technically, it's the
$5.
I mean, Box Wars is the closest.
Yeah,
but
Box Wars is the closest. It's $10 a spot, and there's 3 spots left.
But those are just more money,
Yeah.
and then it's the
$30 total.
It's the two random Onyx, number 6 and 7. Number 6 is $5 a spot. Number 7 is $10 a spot. So number 6, Maddie's Corner Break number 6 Onyx, which is 2 to 3 players per spot. 6 spots left for $5 each.
Yep, and then so that's $30, and then same thing with the Tops 2020, $30, 3 spots, $10 a spot. You get yourself a sealed box of cards in the mail. Boom, done.
I just turned myself down. Mine does seem really high. I don't know why.
And then we also have a Box Wars of Onyx up for $10 too, and that's 6 spots. We just put that up recently, so somebody did buy one of those, Brett. Must have just bought it. The Box Wars for Onyx. Yep. Says 5 spots left now.
Oh, yeah, someone just did.
So.
Yeah, Gary did.
Oh, thanks, Gary.
Not Gary. Sorry, Weston.
Oh, Weston. That was what he bought?
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, so they're both good. And we haven't opened any Onyx yet. The box is still sealed, guys. And the other thing is, if you fill one of these boxes of Onyx, could have the hit, guys. Could have the case hit. In any one of these boxes, there's 24 boxes. Any one of those boxes could have the case hit, which it can be a graded redemption dated to the 50s. And you have to send it in. I got a Cal Ripken I sent in. Yeah, I checked the thing. It was delivered. Some guy named like O. Johnson or something signed for it, Brett. I did like confirmation signature on delivery and all that, making sure that they got it in Florida, Sarasota or something. Wherever it went.
Did sign it.
Yeah, it had their name and everything, like O. Johnson or something like that. Better. All right, good. Yeah. Yeah, it says Matt is fine. Brett is loud. Matt is fine.
You gotta enunciate. You gotta use your voice.
Yeah. Brett's been installing his hot water tank all morning. So anyway, yep, those are the closest to selling. Wouldn't mind breaking one of these, at least an Onyx. An Onyx would be fun to break because I haven't broken Onyx yet. It would be pretty cool just to crack the case.
You see the Onyx, so that would be.
And I mean, you guys could get anybody. I mean, in the $5 one,
yeah,
you
right
get
now, Gary, you're in that one. Weston, you're in that one. So Gary, it looks like you have 2 spots. Weston has 1 and 3 from a Chris Kirauc. K-I-R-O-A-U-A-C.
Yeah.
Kirauc. So
Kerouac. Yeah.
Kerouac.
Chris Kerouac.
Dog-a-bone.
Knick-knack Kerouac. Yeah, but he doesn't really have 2 spots. He has how many players though?
Yeah, but we're just
spot-wise. But Gary,
all.
You have 1, 2, 3. You have 6.
So you bought
6
2 spots,
players.
you get 6 players.
Chris Kerouac has 9 players. Weston has 3 players. Obviously, you could have one of your spots could end up having 2 players because, like I said, it's 3 times 12, which is 36.
End up being 36 names on there.
Right, and one name will go beyond the list, and it will get 2 spots.
Gary doesn't like Onyx. So since there's 12 spots.
I love it. I love Onyx.
Yeah, I've already reamed Matt out on that.
Yeah, Gary, you know I like Onyx because you just give him. You were saying that earlier. Holy shit! You buy enough spots?
I've been reaming Matt out on certain products he wants to buy because I'll be like, well, that one looks really cool, and I'm like, yeah, don't think of what you just like. What will the people like? And well, that one's not a very known one. Yeah, well, if it's not very known, not as many people are gonna want to buy into it.
Right.
So we just gotta kind of go, we also want to try to be different than everyone. We don't want to copy everyone. That's why we bought some racing and UFC, since we haven't seen anyone buy those before. I haven't, at least.
No.
Not that anyone's never bought into them before, but we figured.
Well, they make them, so yeah, somebody must buy them. They got freaking UFC Chrome, like Topps Chrome.
Hey, thank you, Dustin. Dustin bought 2.
Number 6, thanks, buddy.
So that brings that down to 4.
So that gives Dustin 6 spots. So you just got yourself 6 players, Dustin. In that break, 6 players. And there's some sweet players. I mean, you could get, potentially, for $10, which is way cheaper than what you would get them for if you were to buy them by the player. Potentially.
I will say, yeah, see, okay, just got
potentially you could get Bobby Witt Jr.
The only thing I'm thinking of right now is my randomizer is not set for. My randomizer is not set for only but 30 names. So what I'll probably end up having to do is go to random.org. Actually, I will say, which isn't a big deal. But I just thought of that right now. I will have to use random.org for that. Which is, I doubt any of you guys are going to complain. So, I'll have to go to random.org.
Fine, as long as it's going to work fine on the computer. It doesn't matter.
It's just the copy and pasting.
You bought into racing brakes? So, Gary, tell me, when they do racing brakes usually, do they go by the last number of the card, like a number break, or a serial number break, or a card number break, or do they usually just do letters like they did with wrestling, like you figure out how many people are in A, B, C, because we haven't done this kind yet. We're gonna figure it out later, but that was one of the things we were gonna do today after the breaks. Like A and B, if there's a lot of A's, like A's by itself, and then B by itself, C, D, E, whatever. You know what I mean? Figure out how many spots, because we have to have enough spots to break up the price. Player is all I've done, huh? Because there's a lot of players. Yeah, that must have been on was that on eBay? Because if we put players, it would never sell out like on a website, because it'd be like there's like 200 cards. What's up, Paleezy? How you doing, buddy? We're just trying to sell out a break or two. Closest thing to selling out right now is the Onyx. It's a random player. You get 3 spots. One person will get 2 spots at the end, because it's 36 spots, 35 players. Each person gets 3 for $5. You get 3 players. That's what's closest. Because people usually ask what's closest to breaking. That's the closest right now with 4 spots. And then also there is the Box Wars, where it's 3 spots left, $10 a spot. We randomly randomize 8 spots.
Hey, Jay.
And what's up, Jay? Yeah, we randomize 8 spots, and we send out the box to whoever wins. Sealed box. You could potentially win the box. Good chance of winning. Only 8 spots. Get yourself a sealed box of Topps 2020, and this has been a hot case, as you know, very hot case. Paid for itself and then some already. So with the hits that we got out of this box, everything from the Darryl Strawberry autograph to the short prints. So $10 could get you something pretty dang good.
Okay.
What are you doing right now?
I'm just practicing right now, guys, copying and pasting from random.org, because it always seems to, when you post it into Excel, it just seems to also copy.
A bunch of weird shit.
Well, it just copies the number in front of it. So if there was 24 names right now on the.
Oh, okay.
And I was testing it, and so it does.
Yeah, he's testing it out because it'll probably sell out, the Onyx.
So I just wanted to practice, since I haven't used it much.
Yeah, Paleezy, we did that because what was going to happen was we were going to put it on eBay. That was what I was saying earlier. We were going to put it on we're going to put it on eBay, but we figured eBay's going to charge 10%. They take 10%, and then 3 or 4% or 3%, something like that, goes to PayPal. So we figured we would lower the price for you guys before we put it on eBay, because eBay's going to just take the money anyway, and we'd rather have you guys save the money than eBay eat the money and eBay take it. We post on our Twitter and Facebook, Gary. What do you mean? Yeah, some people did that. Yeah, we've had it up there for a few weeks, so but yeah, like I said, when we put it up on eBay, people would have when we put it up on eBay, we would have gotten fees charged to us, so we figured we would try to let you guys save into it. I mean, we weren't planning on doing that, but with it already been 3 or 4 weeks, we didn't want you guys to wait 6 months to break it, you know what I mean? So
No, Gary, if you guys have any ideas, we definitely welcome the ideas. Like, I mean, you suggested, Gary, with the, which one? It was the Topps box. You said make it 10. Was it?
Yeah, $10 instead of 20.
For 20 apiece, and that's helped because at least spots sold. So we definitely appreciate the tips and ideas, and we'll try different things. We may not always try what you say, but definitely, if you have any ideas, we'd love to try them out, because you never know who may have the grand idea.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and like I said, that's why the only reason like I said, we're not always going to discount stuff. We're just, if it's something that hasn't sold out yet, before we put it on eBay, we'd rather give the discount on our website to our people before we give it out to eBay people. You know, keep it in the group. Try to keep as many spots in the group as we can and provide you guys with the discounts instead of eBay with the discounts.
You want to break this box?
He's opening up his cotton swabs over there. Yeah, easy. So Brett was saying earlier, I know you were in the room that day when he was talking about his computer. He was saying I guess he bought the wrong memory for his computer.
I bought DDR4, and my computer's not old, but the motherboard must be a little old because it only accepts DDR3. So essentially, I went from being like, oh, just grab some extra memory and wipe it, to get a whole new motherboard, bought a whole new motherboard, bought a new CPU, like, and with I got an anti-static bracelet, an anti-static mat, which I was like, why not? It's not a bad idea. So with everything entailed, it's becoming like a $400 to $500 upgrade, but it's well worth it. I mean, it's an old motherboard anyways, not super old, but old enough. It's like, why not? Why not? Well, got the motorcycle fixed today. Got it back today. New fuel pump. So now I'm out back on the road. Hopefully not dying. It was a gorgeous day for a ride. Some guy yelled at me. He went by me on the road and he's like, blah, blah, and I couldn't hear him, but I'm pretty sure he was probably telling me to race him or something. I said, I'm all set. So,
How'd you get down there to pick it up?
Someone dropped me off.
Oh.
But so the computer still has its issue. We're at 62%, but all the pieces should be in. Like, I have the motherboard coming in tomorrow, so I'm hoping to do that probably like Sunday. So then I'll do the full wipe of everything, and as long as I don't screw anything up, it should be ready for next Thursday and Saturday next week. Just because I also have like a fan, cooling fan coming in for the CPU. A new one for that.
So there should only be 2 spots left in the Onyx now.
Why?
Because Jay just bought 2 spots. Thank you, Jay. So you just got yourself possibly 6 players. Like I said, there'll be one person, well, one spot, not one person, one spot that will get 2 players, because there's 36 spots and 35 players. So
again, to do that, we're going to do the usual random list. And all that's going to happen is there's 35 spots, so you'll see 35 players' names. And what we'll end up doing is, when I paste 36 names on, one person's going to be extra at the bottom is all.
Thanks, Easy.
So that's all that's going to do.
So it looks like we only got 1 spot left.
No, I got a why am I spacing? A Suzuki C50, and I bobbered it out, so it's a bobber. Let me see. Do I have a photo? Oop, my bad. I'll have to just try to find.
Yeah, what we'll probably do if we're gonna break is, do you think we'll be good to just break, or do you think we should shut down and go up to break?
We'll want to shut down to be safe. We can randomize it, show everyone what teams they have, what people they have.
Yeah, it's only 4 cards.
Oh yeah, so actually we may be able to do it. It depends.
Right.
I don't know if you guys are going to want to trade at all, which is fine. Obviously. So yeah, no, it wouldn't hurt to start over, but we could go with it. We should be fine. Yeah, we're only at 67%, so.
Okay. Yeah, as long as we get this last spot sold, we got $5.
We have one.
What is it? $5?
Left.
$5.
1 spot left.
And guys, we're gonna be, what's up? We're gonna be cracking the box, guys. The box is still sealed. We haven't even opened this box yet, so we're gonna be opening this box for this break.
Yeah, we should be good. Okay, so it looks like it's sold out.
Did it?
Yep, I just got to put the names in.
Okay, so give us a couple of minutes, guys. Brett's going to put all the names in. I am going to get up and get the box of the boxes. So I'm going to take my headset off. I'm going to get everything ready to go here. And, yeah, appreciate it, guys. Sold out a break. Selling out the Onyx. I love it. We'll put another one of these Onyx up, too, guys, to replace this one. if you guys want to, if you guys like it and you want to do another one for Saturday, let me send a message to that Chris guy and let him know we're going to be breaking this too. Is there a link to our YouTube on our website?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to fill this in. Thank you, Darren.
Yeah, appreciate that. Thanks, Darren. Yeah, welcome to the group. Haven't seen you bought in before. Really appreciate it. Did he sell it out, Brett?
Nope. So we're going to be doing this in a minute. I'm just looking.
Nice, appreciate it. Thanks, Polizzi. So there should be one name below. Yeah, all right.
So
But those will get randomized too, the names.
Yep, so I'm just checking. So we have, this is Onyx. I'm just checking real quick. I'll get copy from there.
Yeah, just give Brett a minute.
Yeah,
Brett has like 8 breaks up right now, so just bear with him. We didn't know what was going to sell out, so we just have everything up. Oh, okay. Yes, okay. Def Mud Theft. Yes, I know who you are. I'm Steamy Matt. You probably see me in the breaks at lunches. Steam away.
So again, I'm going to have to use random.org.
I know who you are now.
I'm going to have to use random.org right now for this. So it's going to put like a number in front of each person's thing, unfortunately. Just your names, and the players will have a one whatever in front of them, obviously. Just so you know. Is all. But, okay, let me do this. Okay, so that is sold out. And then we also just sold another spot and that.
Alright, I just let Chris know. Alright.
Okay, so I'm going to close. See if that.
Yeah, maybe. It's a small box, guys. It's a small box, but it's got 2 autos in it, so I'm going to take my headphones off for a minute. Take your time, do what you got to do with random.org and all that.
So that's the list. So as you can see, everyone gets 3 spots. And as you can see, like, easy, your name's on the bottom there. You see how
It overlaps that.
you see how at the bottom all the yeses. So those are all the spots. And as you'll see at the bottom, yeah, you'll see at the bottom there, your name, you have a third one under there where there's no yes. So that's the 36th spot. So whoever name falls on that spot, guys, will not get anything for that spot. So
Yeah, you'll still get 2. You just won't get
11 people will get 3 spots. 1 guy will get 2.
Right, and if you're lucky, you'll already have 6 or 7 spots, so you'll only be losing out 1 anyway.
Yeah, unfortunately that was the only way to get it to $5. So we wanted to have a $5 one, so it was a little cheaper. So you can get multiple spots if you want it. If not, so what I'm gonna end up doing here.
Appreciate that, Def. Yeah, I was the one that said it's not. Remember in the break the other day, I said it's not Deft Mud something. I remember people were saying your name wrong, and I was like, that's not how you say
What is
it.
it?
No, that's his name, but people were saying it different in the chat at one time. Right there, Def Mud Theft.
Deaf, mud, deaf.
Death, mud, theft.
Oh, theft.
Can you read it?
And I thought you said that's not how it would be.
No.
Oh, okay. So what we'll do is I'm getting random.org brought up.
We still doing it right on memory?
Oh, we're at 77. We are good technically, but I don't know. I'd almost rather. I don't. Or at least, yeah. I don't know. I'd rather start over.
Yeah. So guys, we're just gonna pull down the stream and pull it back up, just so that we know the memory's not gonna go crazy. Yeah, just give us 5 seconds.
Plus, if we
you can stay in the room. We're just gonna pull it down and pull it back up. It'll just be 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Just for the memory, because we've been in the room for 45 minutes.
So yeah, I'd rather not take the chance. Plus, if we sell some more stuff, you know, something that's small, we'll be able to go through it. So
right.
So everyone who hasn't been with us, we're getting the computer fixed. We're actually doing more upgrades than we thought, but we have a memory issue where it causes us to only get so long before the computer slows down.
Yeah, about an hour usually.
So what we've been doing until we get the problem fixed, which will be next week.
Hold on. DC Wells, I don't think I've seen you in here before, buddy. What's up, Dave?
So right now what we're about to do is I have to just restart my computer to clear the memory. So we'll be going down for like 3 or 4 minutes max. It takes 3 minutes or something like that. I just got to reboot my computer. So however you guys found us, I know there's a couple new people in here I haven't seen. Our video will be going back up in a minute.
Yeah, guys, we're not making a big enterprise out of it. We're just going to go down, come back up, boom, good to go. Just because we were in here trying to sell the break for a while, so that's all.
Just for those that are newer to us, don't know what's going on, we're going to have to go down for a minute or two just to reboot my computer real quick.
Yes,
and then hopefully we'll sell some more stuff after that once we get through this one. So
yeah, we got the other Onyx that's getting close, so if we get something good out of this, guys.
Okay, so we'll catch you guys in a couple minutes. BeardBrothersBreaks.com is our website. YouTube, you can find us on YouTube. So I'll give you guys a second if you need this. I just want to make sure you guys can find us again.
Yep, BeardBrothersBreaks.com. We'll be right back, guys. And Dave, yeah, if you want to buy into one of the other ones, you're welcome to. We got like 8 things on our website. Almost everything is around $5, $5 to $10.
Just bought in, so I think we're down to like 2 spots on the Box Wars Top Series 2020.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, the Box Wars, guys, is only $10 a spot.
So that's down there. So we're definitely getting there. And
yeah, if you guys want to buy a box of Tops 2020 at $10 a spot, there's only 2 spots left. Only 8 spots to begin with, so I mean you got a good chance of winning. And this has been a hot case. If you guys have been following this case, we pulled the short print Gavin Lux. We got the Bo Bichette out of 69, Darryl Strawberry auto. It's been a hot case of Tops 2020. So Brett's just putting in the Beard Brothers Breaks thing right now.
So that's the
website. It also has our YouTube link, and I know, right? And I think you're gonna say that. That's why I said it quick. I didn't put any prices on it. The short prints. All right, we're gonna be right back, guys. We're gonna go down and come right back up. Stick around. We'll come right back.